In this video series, we break down everything you could want to know about the future of real estate, eXp Realty, and how it's becoming the lifeboat for real estate agents looking for more in their business and personal lives. Subscribe for more and make sure to check out our other videos where we break down all there is to know about the model. Welcome. This video is an introduction to the Stock Awards program at eXp Realty, why it's important for agents to know about it, how it works, what controls the stock prices, and much, much more. Let's get started. The Stock Awards program at eXp has been fundamental to the success of eXp. Never before, to my knowledge, has a real estate company offered company stock to its agents for reaching production milestones. And what that has done has allowed every agent to participate in the growth of the company and become owners by way of shares. I think it's no secret that an owner has a vested interest in what they own compared to a renter. Look at a tenant versus a homeowner. The homeowner usually goes that extra mile to improve what they own, reinvest in it, and maintain it long term to upkeep the value of the asset that they own. It's similar to real estate companies. If you think about it, for years, the only option that we've had is to rent our brokerage, or we could become the broker owner and run our own brokerage. Now, as a renter at a real estate company, you don't really care too much about the long-term success of the company because you don't make more money in real estate if, say, RE/MAX has a few great years in earnings. At eXp, we're all awarded shares in the company, and therefore every agent at eXp owns a portion of the company and participates in the long-term growth and success of the company. That's probably why every time we announce a quarterly or annual earnings report, it's reshared thousands of times on social media. We get excited about the growth of the company. So in the long term, having stock in the company could result in building a nest egg for your family and generations to come, but stock goes up and down. So do I bank on retiring on stocks? No. Did I bank on retiring on stocks from RE/MAX when I sold hundreds of homes there? No, because I never received any from them. Hey, RE/MAX, where's my shares? For some of the agents I know, they've been using their stock awards to pay off mortgages, buy rental or vacation homes, and just take epic vacations. So just having the option to collect stocks when you sell real estate is kind of a big deal, I think. eXp stock is publicly traded on the NASDAQ. Now, this is the big tech exchange where companies like Google, Microsoft, and Tesla trade. Because we're a public company, there's a lot of reporting requirements and financial filings that must happen in order to maintain our status. Therefore, there's full transparency of our financials as a company. So at any time, we can see the profit loss statements, revenue, expenses, etc. We can track the health of the company and its growth on a quarterly basis and see the trading activity of the directors and where a majority of the investors are coming from in the company. The stock ticker symbol is EXPI if you want to check it out. The public company is called eXp World Holdings, and it's a parent company that holds the real estate brokerage eXp Realty. In addition to the real estate company, it also holds a few other companies within its umbrella. One of those companies is Virbela. This is a virtual reality tech company that created the original eXp World, now known as eXp Metaverse. This company makes virtual environments for companies to operate under with a virtual campus, avatars, offices, meeting rooms, and training facilities and auditoriums, and even some fun stuff like basketball and boating in a virtual campus. eXp World Holdings purchased Virbela in 2018 and completed that acquisition in 2020. Virbela is now an asset to eXp World Holdings and therefore an asset to all eXp shareholders. Virbela is now also used by prominent universities for online education and training, the US military, virtual conferences and trade shows, and even virtual concerts online. It's a pretty cool company and it continues to be a strong asset of eXp moving forward. Other holdings of eXp World Holdings include Success Enterprises. Now, this is a professional and personal development company that includes Success Magazine, Success.com, newsletters, podcasts, digital training, and of course, much more. This acquisition is, I think, going to propel eXp into the world of high-level training and education, plus There's a new mortgage arm called Success Lending that we've recently announced to integrate the home buying process with the lending process for a more seamless transaction. And finally, Showcase IDX, which is a leading WordPress IDX plugin. What the heck is that? It helps agents generate more leads by improving our websites to include more listing information, real-time CRM information, and a lot of tools to stand out from other agents. Definitely check out our video on KV Core and how eXp helps agents generate more leads. The link is in the description below. Stocks are awarded to agents based on production milestones. There are 5 different ways to earn stocks at eXp Realty. Number 1, when you do your first transaction each year, you earn stock. That means that when you join eXp and do your first deal, you're going to earn stock and instantly become a shareholder along with all the other great agents in the company. When you join the company, you've got an anniversary date. That's the month that you joined. Each year, when you pass your anniversary date, you'll earn additional stock for the first deal that you do each year. It's like Monopoly. You collect every time you pass go. Number 2, when you reach your cap each year, you earn additional stock awards. Cap happens when you earn $80,000 of income for the year. Now, this is in Canada and the US. So you've paid your full $16,000 in fees and are capped, meaning you now earn 100% of the commissions that you earn until your anniversary year. Make sure to check out our full video on the fees at eXp to understand this a little bit better. And number 3, if you sponsor an agent who joins eXp, the company will award you with additional stock as a thank you for helping the company grow. It's a nice little bonus. Now, each of these 3 stock awards are subject to what's called vesting. That means that although this is awarded to you today, you cannot cash in that stock for 3 years. After you're with the company for 3 years, your stock is considered vested and now you can use it for anything you like. The 4th way to earn stock is through what's called the Icon Agent Award. This award celebrates the achievements of top producing agents by awarding them with up to $16,000 of stock. Now, why do I say up to $16,000 of stock? Well, because the Icon Agent Award is more than just a production award. Make sure to watch the fees video that we did to understand all of the Icon requirements. In most markets, this means that you're doing about 30 to 35 transactions, but it really varies based on the price point in your area and the number of homes that you're selling. Another way to reach Icon status is to earn $500,000 in commissions for the year. So if you sell that mother lode of a $50 million mansion and earn a measly 1% on it, you still get Icon. Now, Icon agents earn $8,000 in stock as an award that is subject to a 3-year vesting period, just like the first 3 ways to earn stock. In addition, Icon agents receive $4,000 in stock by satisfying the cultural commitment requirements. What are these? Well, these are the give back portion where you can serve as a mentor to other agents, teach some online courses in the metaverse, or be a panelist in the weekly iConversations where you'll be interviewed to share how you achieved your success. And there's a few other ways that you can satisfy those cultural requirements. When you earn this $4,000 of stock, it's only going to be subject to a 2-year vesting period instead of 3 like the other awards. The remaining $4,000 is awarded in stock after you attend 2 major eXp events, the Shareholder Summit and the eXp Con. This is meant to offset the cost of the expenses of traveling to these events, as we want to have as many Icon agents attending these events as possible. The great news is that these events are a complete blast, and the connections and business conversations that are had at these events are completely worth the time and effort of going. The better news is that this stock award comes fully vested, meaning that if you want, you can cash it out immediately. And lastly, the 5th way of earning stock is by participating in an optional program called the Agent Equity Program. This is a program that you opt in when you register for eXp as an agent. You can always opt in later or even cancel later if you want. How it works is that every deal you do, eXp will take 5% of the commissions that you earn and put it towards purchasing eXp stock automatically. As a bonus, eXp will buy that stock for you at a 10% discount. So it's like earning 10% on that money instantly. It's a great way to build your stock portfolio like a forced savings plan. It's automatic and you barely notice it's coming out, and the next thing you know, you've got a bunch of shares. Any shares you buy with the Agent Equity Program are vested, meaning that you can cash them out right away if you choose. Well, when I joined eXp and someone explained that there were stock awards, I didn't really care, to be honest, because I didn't understand what it really meant to me, nor did I see the value that the stock award program brought to me as an agent. Besides, the stock could always go to zero and be worthless, so there'd be no point in banking on stocks to make my decision. All that being said, the stock has had two main benefits for any agent who joins eXp. Now let me explain. Number one, by making us all shareholders, it creates a culture among the agents. It's like we all own the company together and feel connected. When someone joins a company, even if they're not joining directly with us so they benefit from the revenue share, we feel that every contribution to the company will affect us and our growth long term. So we celebrate every company achievement like it's our own, because in many ways it is. Number two, many agents don't even realize that they're accumulating stock in the background. I want to share with you a quick story. I know an agent who was struggling with his finances, and he had a washing machine fail at his home. He approached the broker in our area and asked for a commission advance. This is not unusual in real estate for someone to ask for a commission advance. He had a closing in a couple of months, but he wanted the money now so that he could go and buy his new washer dryer for his house. So the broker sat down with him and of course asked him a lot of questions, and then asked him if he had checked his stock account. The agent, confused, said he hadn't, and he didn't even really know where to look. So the broker sat with the agent and logged into the eXp stock account of that agent. The agent's eyes lit up when he saw that in his stock account, he had acquired close to $1 million of stock, and most of it was fully vested. So needless to say, the agent got his washer dryer and he bought a new house to go along with it. So the stock can bring security, comfort, or a possibility of working towards a proper retirement one day from real estate. Being a publicly traded company, the eXp stock is subject to swings in the market, just like any other publicly traded company. Because of this, if the real estate and tech sectors are doing well, the eXp stock is generally going to do well. And if those sectors are not doing well, all industries in these sectors get hit in their stock market prices. It's important to understand that stocks in general are driven by two things: the fundamentals of the stock and the speculation. The fundamentals are the actual numbers behind the company, the profitability, earnings, growth, cash on hands, etc. Speculation is based on the market trends and what investors hear on news outlets and social media. This last part can be very fickle and can beat even the most seasoned stock analysts in the world. If investors generally feel good about the stock market, they will invest and look to invest in solid companies with solid fundamentals. Some investors, a growing number I would argue, also invest out of greed or FOMO without any fundamentals in their decision. This was exemplified with a lot of the crypto memes and GameStop and those kind of stocks that came up and went down. The same investors also sell based out of fear. So the stock market will always have its ups and downs, and eXp, like other stocks, will always be valued based on investor speculation and the fundamentals of the company. I personally believe that speculation drives wild stock swings, while solid fundamentals are going to lead to long-term growth and profits for the investors. And when I look at the company fundamentals of eXp, what I see is a company that has been profitable since 2019, and it's grown to be one of the largest companies on the planet with a disruptive real estate model. Now, they did that without raising capital and issuing debt, but rather by organic growth fueled by profits. They have a very healthy cash reserve and a valuation into the billions. As a company, they've instituted sustainability measures to ensure profit and growth for its shareholders, including us, the agents, and I believe in the founder and executives of the company. Now, this isn't stock advice, of course. It's simply my personal viewpoint and a few things that anyone should look into to understand the company that they align with. So just like the revenue sharing program, is the stock award program going to help you sell more homes? Probably not. But if you had a choice to join a company that gives you a stock and makes you an owner versus a real estate company you just pay to be a part of and make profit for its owner, I would choose the company that gives me a stock. Today, there's a few companies that are trying to copy the model and offer stock. It's important to know that not all stock is created equal, and just because one stock did well certainly doesn't mean that all similar models will do the same. Remember the speculation and fundamentals. Check out the fundamentals and make sure you understand a little bit about what's behind the stock that you're earning. I hope this explains the eXp Stock Awards well, and if I've missed anything, make sure to put it in the chat or comments below. We do look at those comments and messages and love to hear your feedback. And if you have questions and you'd prefer to ask in private, we'd be happy to share our knowledge with you. Reach out for a phone call or Zoom via our website, simonerusso.com. The link is in the description below. And make sure you check out all the other videos on the model in our breakdown of everything eXp. See you on the next one. Have a great day.